So your skin type is dry. Okay, so what is dry skin? So I'm going to be, referring to my notes here just so that I give you the real lowdown on it. So what basically it means that your skin produces less sebum. So sebum is the natural oil that our skin produces, which in people with oily skin, they produce too much sebum. So in your case, you are producing too little sebum. So that means that those are moisture retaining lipids, which are just oils on your skin. And what sebum does is actually protects a protective layer over your skin, and that protective layer can also is over what we call the acid mantle. So that acid mantle can be disrupted in especially when you have dry skin. Then you are disrupting that acid mantle. So the acid mantle is like a scaly, very fine, it's just like scales, it's like a guard, scales that are interlocked over your skin. So if at any point your skin is dry, you are risking that separation of that of those scales, which is when you have bacteria introduced into your skin. Uh, so chances are your skin would be prone to acne. Your skin will be prone to flare-ups because there isn't enough protection. That layer is not there to protect your skin. Um, then and coupled with the dryness as well. So you'd be prone to that. And reasons why your skin could be oily, other reasons could be, your environment. So if you're out in the sun, if you're, not moisturizing enough, and you're, out in the sun and you're in a dry environment, your skin can be oily. Um, things like uh, snow, things like the air, things like pollution, all those things, environmental, extrinsic factors, we call them. Those can also be tampering about with your skin. Um, Another thing is that you could be, not drinking enough. So you could be actually losing water. You could be perspiring so much and losing water. So you actually, as you know, as we are, our bodies are over, 70% water, and you need to drink a lot of water to replenish. So that could be one of the things that, you are constantly losing water, because you need water to go into the deeper layers of your skin to to, like I said, it's all water, more than 70% water. So you need that hydration. And then another thing could be something like just without you being in any environment, our skin actually loses through the it's called transdermal transepidermal water loss. And what it is, it's just water diffusing out of our skin. So as you sleep, which is why it's good to drink water first thing in the morning when you wake up to replenish. So as I'm sitting here, as you are there, your skin is actually diffusing water. So we need to replenish that. Apparently, approximately half a liter a day comes from our our deeper skin layers. So I'll just go through a list of a few of the things here in a list. So lack of exfoliation of dead cells is another thing. We need to exfoliate. You need to remove the dead skin that's that's on the top layers of your skin through exfoliation. So when you don't do that, what happens is that the old skin just, it's dead. So it's just layers, you know, it's just dry and it's layers on top of your skin. You can imagine flakes, you know. So you actually need to exfoliate that dead skin so that you can reveal the new skin. Okay, so other things are, like I said, the transdermal water loss, epidermal lipids such as pyramids, ceramides, sorry, which are fatty, fatty acids and cholesterol. Those are all needed for a healthy skin barrier. So what I'm leading towards is diet. So what we do with our skin topically is half the story, because the other bit is the diet. So that could also be a reason. So there are, several things you can actually do to moisturize your skin or to get more more moisture into your skin. So one is drinking water, and two is eating healthy. So you are eating healthy foods, you are eating food that builds up, you know builds up your skin. So, fatty acids, okay, so that is fat you get through your food. So there are good fats and bad fats. But the long and short of it is you need to have some fat in your diet that's going to improve your skin. So things like avocados, those are the good fats. Fish like salmon, those are the good fats that you need to be eating for your skin. So those are some of the things you can do. And depending on the level of dryness, you can also have other interventions, sometimes just using a moisturizer, using a moisturizer with more fat, with a more higher fat concentration. That also helps. Changing your skincare during summer and winter. So those are that affects your skin differently. The environment, affects your skin. So it's switching and swapping, doing all of those things that you can do to help your skin. So I'll just summarize here the elements of dry skin. So we said that lack of sebum, the natural oil, your skin could be naturally dry from birth. Your skin, if it feels, it could feel universally dry, which is something else, not just your face, but your whole body. So that's something else. That also could make you prone to premature aging, because once your skin is so dry, then it's easy for now the wrinkles, start coming in. So you require constant moisturizing, especially in winter. You need oil-rich products, like I've just said. Your skin is dry, just lacks water. And these things can be actually experienced by anyone, any age. It's not just an aging problem. And also sometimes your skin can feel dry and oily simultaneously. Okay, so that's going more towards a combination skin. And also you'd experience breakouts. So all of these are, characteristics or elements of dry skin. So your skin is going to show some of them, but not all of them. Okay, so there are two things that cause your skin that you need to look out for. So one is your skin dehydrated, or is your skin dry? So the difference between the two is dehydration is just not enough, not enough fluids, not enough water in your in your system, not enough moisture in the deeper layers. And dry skin is more of a topical thing. Okay, so those are the two, and of course there are various causes of all of these conditions. So I'm just going to fire as well quickly here through the difference between how you can tell if your skin is dehydrated or if your skin is dry. Okay, so the look of dry skin is it looks dull, it looks lackluster, it looks flaky. That's because of all the layers on the top. Okay, and if you don't treat it, that can then have effects, following, with like mild scaling and flakiness, when your skin feels dry, and it actually, sometimes when you touch your skin, certain parts, and skin actually flakes off, and it can also feel rough. It can be rough and look blotchy at times, and look to be, prematurely aging, when it's just dull and looking, not as it should. It can feel tight because it's dry. It can feel itchy because the dryness as well makes it feel itchy. And it can also be tender and painful because once it's dry, that dryness then is painful to, to touch, and it's drawn, and that is tender and painful, and also sensitive, following that, because your skin is dry. It's fragile, so that's going to make it sensitive. So if you have extremely dry skin, what it is it could be certain parts of the body where, you've got the elbows that are dry, or the knees, or your feet can be dry, and that is just roughness. Okay, so you find that if it's an over dry a problem with, or topical drying, you find that it's rough, and your skin is chapping, even your feet, you have, tendency to have cracks there, and you have calluses, and scaling as well, and frequent itchiness, again because of the dryness, that makes it itchy. So your skin, if extremely dry, that is such a common, thing, um, in as you grow older, you find that you can see people with really dry and dehydrated hands. So that can be, like a sign of dry skin. And then all of these symptoms again are aggravated by your diet or the environment. And if you are using incorrect skincare products, and also if you don't have the proper routine, if you're not using them properly, and you don't have a proper routine. And so, as with dry skin, what you need is a water rich regime, really moisturizing regime. So I hope this has helped in a way. And I would suggest that you book feel free to book a glow shine session with me, where we can look and see what things you can do, or how I can help, just so that you get your skin improving, and you change. We look at your skincare, and we change it. It's 20 minutes, so enough time for me to do a little plan for you that can help at least get you on the way to starting to improve your skincare. So thank you so much, and once again, congratulations for doing the skin type quiz.